We got one more day of this really warm air. Temperatures 10 to 20 degrees above average. Some record highs out there. That jet stream well off to our north into the Canadian prairies. So this air mass of 10 to 20 degrees above average was off to our south last week. Now it has moved really far to the north. So if you are in the Broken Bow area, take your tornado precautions right now because we do have an observed tornado. Here's the official tornado warning. It is for portions of central Custer County, and it does include the city of Broken Bow. It does go until 7:30 p.m. We do have a lot of rotation right now near the city of Broken Bow, so we want to get this out to you right now. Once again, we have a tornado on the ground near the Broken Bow area, so if you do live in the city or the surrounding communities, get into a small interior room away from windows. And the warm air does continue. It will move off to the east, the rain continuing to miss us off to the south. We got that northern jet stream, which does have a ridge in it, with rain and snow well off to the north of us as we stay in that dry and warm weather pattern. This new severe thunderstorm warning is now in effect for Gosper County and southwestern Dawson County. It does go until 8:45 p.m. Movement is east at around 35 miles per hour, so if you do live in the entire county of Gosper or between Gothenburg and Lexington, be prepared for 60-mile-per-hour winds from this system. Also, there's a little bit of a hail core with this one. When you see the blues on this map, that's where we could have some ping-pong ball-sized hail. So we'll think the best chance of some showers and storms is going to be probably about a day from now into your Tuesday evening as this cold front makes its way through. High pressure still in charge as it exits, giving us that strong southerly flow, which really is keeping temperatures above average, and we're going to rise even further tomorrow. And then high pressure is working its way in. We cool down, but more sunshine as we go through midweek. Most of the rain on Thursday should stay off to our west if it actually does happen at all. It's a pretty dry weather pattern. So one more day we're in that nice warm sector. We have this cold front making its way through. That's going to happen early Thursday morning, flipping that wind around to more of a northerly direction, but any snow showers really missing us. High pressure is back in charge, giving us a good amount of sunshine as we go through the day on Friday. Yeah, welcome back. So we did start off with a lot of sunshine as we made our way through the day today. Just a few isolated showers ahead of the main line that's now developing just off to our west. With the sunshine and a strong southerly flow, we did make it into the mid-90s today, and current temperatures near 90 at North Platte as well as Thedford and Lexington. Upper 80s at Arthur and Hyannis, and lower 90s now at Valentine and out toward Ogallala and Imperial. But there's your wind, still southerly. Wind speeds right now between 25 and 35 miles per hour. And we're seeing wind gusts on this map mainly between 30 and 40 miles per hour. So that's really keeping us on the warm side. Severe weather outlook. We have an enhanced risk in our far western counties. That is 3 out of 5. A sliver of slight risk. That does include the North Platte area. That's 2 out of 5. And out toward Broken Bow and Lexington, a marginal risk of severe weather. So it's safe to say that the best chance of some showers and storms to be severe are going to be into our western counties. Then they weaken as they move off to the east later this evening and into the early overnight. So already issued from Lincoln County, points off to the west, we do have a severe thunderstorm watch that does go until 10 Central Time tonight. So here's a look at the satellite loop. And we've had these little pop-up showers. Other than that, a lot of sunshine across the region. We're really starting to cloud up from Ogallala and points off to the south and off to the east into portions of northeastern Colorado. Already a line of severe storms. Looks like the worst of it is just across the border from Kansas. So this line is going to continue to move off to the north and to the east, might even fill in a little further off to the north and west. But eventually this line is going to hit our counties and then make its way off to the east. So here's a look at what to expect. We do have the main low to our north, still a summer type setup for us. So the low is not right over us, so that'll help us not have as much rotation, but we think the main threat tonight is damaging winds. That wind flipping around from a southerly direction to more of a northeasterly flow behind it as that frontal boundary makes its way through. An increase in the cloud cover. There's your line of storms hitting our western counties around 8:30 Central, 7:30 Mountain Time, and hitting the North Platte area, most likely with a heavy rain between 10 and 11 p.m. before before weakening and moving off to the east, should be gone by the early overnight. Then we're quickly back to a good amount of sunshine for the day tomorrow. Highs getting into the mid-80s. And then going through the overnight into Thursday, much cooler air. That wind flipping around to the north, lows in the low to mid-50s. Thursday, still a good amount of sunshine out there. Northerly, westerly wind keeps us on the dry side, and that sunshine warms us up into the low to mid-80s. So we have one chance of some showers and storms tonight, some strong to severe, but behind it, the main low moves off to the north. That's where the moisture and most of the rotation is going to be. We got that westerly wind set up, so we'll be nice and dry as we make our way through Wednesday and Thursday. This high pressure system will anchor off to the south, and we'll get more of a southerly flow as we warm up. And our next chance of some showers and storms after that is Friday night. So mid-80s the next couple of days. There's your sunshine. Showers and storms again Friday night after reaching highs in the upper 80s, but it looks like a much cooler and rainier air mass is going to be here. Saturday high of 70, breezy northerly winds and showers and storms likely, and showers look to stick around along with the clouds through Sunday, so that'll keep temperatures in the mid-60s. Then lower 70s with mostly sunny skies Monday and partly cloudy Tuesday, up to 74. Ken and Victoria?
And as you said, Justin, keeping track of the storms, maybe moving into our area maybe a couple hours or so.
Yeah, it looks to be very active tonight, so prepare for the gusty winds.
All right, thanks so much, Justin.
And good evening, everybody. Meteorologist Justin Fanfarilli here in the KNOP News 2 Weather Center. We do have a new severe thunderstorm warning. It does include the city of North Platte. So let's take a look at the radar as of right now. First off, the two severe thunderstorm warnings out toward Ogallala, Grant, and south and east of the Wallace area are expired as of right now. But we do have this new warning, severe thunderstorm warning that does go until 11:15 p.m. That is for a small portion of Keith and Perkins County, but it's mainly in Lincoln County from North Platte, points off to the south and off to the west. That does go until 11:15 p.m. Central Time. Now, as these storms just off to the south and to the west of North Platte approach the city, they could contain 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. There is also a possibility of penny-sized hail. So they are moving off to the north and to the east at around 45 miles per hour. Let's actually put a track on this one so we can tell you when it's actually going to make its way into the city. So these have actually increased their speed as they moved off to the east. So around 45 miles puts it in North Platte around 11:20 p.m. We'll see if that's actually going to be the case or if they speed up. So if you're in Wellfleet or Hershey, and then Brady, also be prepared for the possibility of 60-mile-per-hour winds along with heavy rain and lots of lightning. We also have this other severe thunderstorm warning. This does go until 11 p.m., so for about 13 more minutes. That is for Frontier County, so watch out in the Orofino area. But the main threat from this one is the city of North Platte, possibly some 60-mile-per-hour winds over the next, say, 30 minutes to 1 hour as this storm system off to the south will make its way through. We'll keep you updated here on air and online. We'll cut in again if necessary. Until then, back to regular programming. And welcome back. So we did have increasing clouds as we made our way through the day today. Breezy to windy southeasterly winds did increase the humidity, and temperatures got up there about 5 degrees above average for this time of year, into the mid-80s for highs, and we are since down to 80 in North Platte. Wind southeast 18 to 28 miles per hour. That dew point is a lot higher than it was to end last week, into the lower 60s. Here's a look at the current temperatures across the region. Near 80 out toward Broken Bow and Lexington, but near 90 at Imperial, and mid-80s at Ogallala and Valentine, with the winds still southeasterly. Wind speeds right now between 15 and 25 miles per hour sustained, and some of the strongest wind gusts across the region are between, say, 25 and up to 35 miles per hour. So we're keeping the wind. That has increased the humidity. Dew point values in most places into the low to mid 60s, the most humid out toward Ogallala. So here's a look at the dew point scale. We've made it into that low 60s to mid 60s range, which is sticky, moist, and humid. We were into the pleasant and dry humidity range last week, but the humidity has definitely increased as we lost post-tropical cyclone Francine. Now, here's a look at the satellite and radar. We've turned mostly cloudy across most of the viewing area, maybe a few peaks of sun still into the Sandhills. Now, some rain has been trying to form, especially between Hayes Center, Wallace, and north of Imperial, but it looks like these showers are having a hard time maintaining themselves in this dry air. So we'll think the best chance of some showers and storms is going to be probably about a day from now into your Tuesday evening as this cold front makes its way through. High pressure still in charge as it exits, giving us that strong southerly flow, which really is keeping temperatures above average, and we're going to rise even further tomorrow. And then high pressure is working its way in. We cool down, but more sunshine as we go through midweek. So here's a look at the skycast tonight. Maybe a sprinkle out there, but most of us just have partly to mostly cloudy skies. Staying mild because of the cloud cover and that strong southerly wind, with midnight temperatures in the low to mid 70s, and we'll have lows into the upper 60s, so a very mild overnight period for this time of year. Highs near 90 tomorrow. We have that surge of warm air and could break out into some sunshine before the showers and storms develop for your Tuesday evening. We go through your Tuesday evening, some heavy rain possible in some areas, and then as we go through Wednesday, back to sunshine pretty quickly, and high temperatures a little cooler as we should be into the low to mid 80s. So we got that low moving off to our north. The whole system will start to occlude. We got the cold front making its way through, sparking off those showers and thunderstorms on Tuesday night, and then we get into more of a northerly flow, but since the low moves to the north, we have more of a westerly wind. So with our climate, it will raise the temperatures a little more than if we had a northerly wind. High pressure is working its way in, and we're back to a good amount of sunshine for Wednesday and Thursday. And here's a look at the severe risk. It looks like the worst of it's going to be into the, we'll say, western half of the viewing area. Slight risk of severe weather there, and a marginal risk as you make your way from North Platte and points off to the east. So we'll get the storm chance tomorrow, and then for Wednesday, mostly sunny, high of 83, 86 on Thursday with sunny skies, and more storm chances Friday night and through the day on Saturday. Otherwise, partly to mostly cloudy, but temperatures falling from the lower 80s back into the lower 70s as the wind picks up for the weekend. Near 70, we start to dry out on Sunday, and then for Monday, partly cloudy and a high of 78. Kent?
We get that really warm day into the 90s tomorrow, but then start to cool down a little bit.
Yeah, and we should be cooling down this time of the year into the 70s by the weekend.
All right. Thanks so much, Justin. And a federal appeals court heard